This is Captain Chris Myers, Orlando Fly Casting Lessons. Today we're going to explain and demonstrate cast with and without hauling. So thanks for tuning in today. Please subscribe to my channel for all my fly casting tips. And quite often I get clients that have been told that if they want to fish in saltwater, they have to know how to double haul, and they want me to teach them the double haul. And almost every occasion, we quickly discover that the problem is not that they can't haul, the problem is with the loop on their basic cast. So it's what their right hand is doing. And adding some additional activities with the left hand just creates more problems and more confusion. You can catch saltwater fish, or fish anywhere for that matter, without ever having to haul. What does hauling do for us? Well, it generates additional line speed. The faster that line's traveling, just like any other object, the farther it can go, the more it can penetrate through wind and just air alone. So it gets me to my target faster, it can get me to targets a little farther away, and it can make overall casting just quicker and simpler. But it can certainly add confusion if this hand isn't an autopilot. So if you're at all thinking or having to think about what you're doing with your right hand in order to have good form, there's plenty of times we can not think about what this hand's doing. Doesn't mean the cast is good. If you're not sure 100% that your cast, especially in the back, looks very good to excellent, no need to even try this. So this is for people who have worked on their basic cast. They want to take it to the next level. We're going to show you, hopefully you'll be able to see the difference in the loops between hauling and not hauling, and what exactly my hands are doing. So the hardest part about this whole thing is figuring out when exactly am I going to make that pull on the line. And it's hard to do, hard to master. It's also hard to explain because it's there isn't an exact position that your rod is going to be in that I can say this is exactly when you need to do that. But if we watch the cast, let's make a couple without hauling. Stop, 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 down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So my haul is coming just as I'm starting that acceleration, and as I make my stop, that's when I'm going back up. So as I start to speed up, I'm coming down. As I make my stop, I'm coming back up. So it's something that we can practice even without a rod in our hands. So here I'm working with about 30 feet of line plus my leader. Here's my basic cast. It comes up over the top, out over the top. Left hand follows the right hand. I have a candy cane shaped loop unrolling away from me and in front of me. Now I'm going to make that same cast with hauling, a double haul. I'm going to pull on the back and the front, a short tug with this hand. It's a down up tug. So I'm going to come down up, down up, down up. Now I'm going to put those two together. First we're going to start with the basic cast with no haul, then while it's still in the air begin hauling, so you can see the difference in the line speed and the shape of the loop. You won't see any difference in what this hand is doing, what the rod appears to be doing. It's all being done by my left hand. So this cast is all about left hand and proper timing. We're going to come up, no haul, get our cast going. Now start hauling. Right hand is doing exactly the same thing. The farther I haul, the faster that line's going to go. Little short hauls might be all you need at one time or the other. But hauling is a down-up motion that we're going to do to increase our line speed. Here we have some slow motion footage of the cast. Here's a cast with no haul. We still have a narrow loop, but the leading edge of that loop is round. When we begin to haul, you will see how the leading edge of the loop actually gets a point on it, and a pointed fly casting loop will go through the air more efficiently than a rounded one. You notice the top and bottom, the distance from the top and bottom of that loop shrinks down, so the loop becomes more narrow. There's less surface area trying to punch through the air, and the hands go down. And then the most important thing is they come back together, because if I leave my hand down there, I cannot make a haul on the next stroke. So there has to be a down, and then we have an up which follows it. If we have additional line speed, we can get to our target faster. We can punch through air and certainly wind more efficiently. And when we go to shoot line at the end of our cast, if that's what our intention is, a line that's traveling faster should be able to shoot more line than a line that's traveling slower. So double hauling will get you out to your target faster, more efficiently, and farther if that's what you need, but it can only be done if our basic stroke with our right hand has good form. We can never overcome poor casts with our right hand by trying to add hauling. It's only going to create additional problems. Thanks for tuning in today. Hopefully that gave you an idea of what a double haul should look like. It's by no means a complete overview and lesson on making a double haul, but it showed you the difference between hauling and not hauling and about where that timing comes into play. If you're going to be in the Orlando area, you can certainly come see me for a one-on-one fly casting lesson. We also have year-round fly fishing charters, and if that isn't going to work for you, I do have video analysis of your cast.